Alrighty, how's it going everybody? 1 of 1 here again, and this time I will actually check to make sure the video is working, the audio is working, everything seems to be working. Alright. So that's, anyways, I still feel kind of bad about yesterday. I started the stream and didn't even realize that it wasn't actually recording the video. So yeah, it's kind of terrible actually. All right, so what do I want to do today? Viking, welcome. Do I want to do another circle, or do I want to do more of the platform? I think the circle would, the circle is going to take a lot of plate too, but I think the platform would take even more. So let's see. So I got to go out 3, and then on the 4th do that. All right. So one, 2, 3. And we'll go back down to this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Piston. Alright. We will copy everything there. Paste all of that there. There we go. And then we will hit the right button, take those out, and we might as well take that out too. Should I take this out? I should probably take this out. Of course, that has to stay. All right, and then welder. And I'm gonna need alloy plates. Do I have any? Oh, I do. Okay, good. All right, so that goes there and there. That goes on, that also goes on, and we are ready for our next circle. So we'll go ahead and turn this thing on. All right. And now we just go ahead and place a bunch of these things. That's as far as that wants to go, so oh crap. Gotta turn the bobs off. Oh, did I break that when I redid the bobs? I might have broken that. Bob spaceport. But I think that's just one bob. I think I have multiple bobs now. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll go into here. Bobs for the spaceport. Off. Yep. Okay. So now they're both off. And then I can get out of this. And figure out where this thing actually has to be. Okay. Oh, I just remembered something. My editor sent me an email and I'm supposed to check it this weekend sometime. Looks like I lost him. Here we go, got him back. Alright. Okay, so that is one quadrant done. Now we just gotta make sure that this thing gets welded up all the way. All right. Okay, so that is that. I just gotta bring it back over this way. All right, so. Oh, man, I'm exhausted today. Well, actually, no, I know why. I didn't go to bed last night until 1 o'clock, 1:30, because I was trying to prestige this character on World of Warcraft. And then, of course, as expected, my body woke me up at 6:30. So, yeah, working on 5 hours of sleep for the entire day. Yeah, that would kind of explain things. There is something that I wanted to check though, and that is the email from my editor. I just want to make sure there's nothing like super critically important in there, and if she's got any like cool stuff, you know. Let's see. So I'm just reading through this, and she brought, like, as she does her editing, right, she'll actually modify the Word file. And there's a way that you can do this to where it, like, you can put comments and stuff in there. And so then what she does is she puts LW1, LW2, because, you know, that's her name, right? So she does that, and then that way I can refer to each, like, comment, like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just reading as I'm speaking, which I probably shouldn't do. But yeah, so I can like refer to each comment specifically. Let's see. So she wants me to clarify some things. Yeah, so she wants me to mess around with some wording on this one part and then send it back to her. Let's see. She wants me to throw in a flashback just in case like readers don't remember the previous books or whatever. So actually put like a flashback scene in there. So that's okay. I can do that. Let's see. Describe it better. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. All right, good. Let's see. So with both of these above, I understand. It's just a little difficult to process. Reader, okay. Let's see. And then there was something more specifically about, I know you guys can't see what I'm reading here, but something more specifically about kind of like the more engineering aspects of it. And it has to do with stacking tolerances on resistive components and capacitive components and inductive components within a circuit. And yeah, so like she's not an engineer, right? So the way that I wrote it in there like makes sense to me, but that's because, you know, I am trained on this stuff, right? And so what I did is I made an analogy for her, right? To compare like the voltage that I'm talking about like within this and like how there's like different variances and stuff like that to cooking bread in an oven, right? And so like the analogy is that you're trying to bake a bread and you want it to stay exactly 2 inches above the pan, right? Well, if you put in too much heat, it'll rise up beyond that. If you put in too little heat, it'll fall below that, right? So then what you got to do is you have to constantly adjust the heat of the oven in order to make sure that the bread's crust stays at exactly 2 inches above the pan, right? And so that's kind of how I explained one of the machines that they found and kind of retrofitted. It's a food making machine, right? But the issue is that while it's really, really powerful and it can do everything that it's supposed to do, it's really, really slow. And that's because in order, it basically it's controlling a ridiculous amount of lasers, right? And these lasers are tuned to very specific elements. And then you shoot these lasers into a medium at various frequencies and stuff like that. And then you can cause the element that the laser is tuned to, I guess. So like if you've got like a nitrogen laser, you can actually make traces of nitrogen, right? If you have a carbon laser, you can make traces of carbon, etc., like that. So they're using the lasers to build something up. Think of it like a 3D printer, right? Only at the scale of molecules and atoms, right? So just much, much, much smaller. So in order to control these lasers, you have to have very, very, very precise voltage going to them, right? Once again, it's like the bread in the oven. So we're trying to get this laser to be exactly what we want it to be to do the thing we need it to do. But because the components that were originally installed in there weren't as tight on the tolerances as, you know, would have been nicer, that's what caused the loss of time, right? Because like if you have to constantly make that adjustment, right, then you can only fire the laser when you're exactly there. But as soon as you get over that, you have to turn off the laser, right, until you get it back down into the voltage they need. Then you turn the laser back on. So one of the things that they had to do is so there is a way to take less precise components and put them together in such a way that you get a more precise component. So let's say that you've got 15 different resistors, right? And they're all around 5k ohms, right? But one's like 5.03, one's like 5.1, another one's 4.89, and, you know, et cetera, so on and so forth, right? But by hooking them up in series and parallel in a specific order, you can get much, much closer to that exact 5,000 ohms that you want, even if you don't have like the components that are, you know, as tolerant, I guess, to that. Let's see. But yeah, a lot of good notes here. So okay, and just things about. Okay, so she sent me another copy of the book back with her edits, or her additional edits in here. So we'll take a look at this again and go through it again, and then I'll send it back to her, and then she'll, you know, do whatever she needs to do. So, all right, so that wasn't as critical as I thought it might be, but, you know, should be all right. So I'll have to do that tomorrow. Another thing that I have to do on the weekend, right? All right, so we can close out of that. Am I dead yet? I'm not dead yet. All right. Sorry about that. Just a lot of brain all over the place type of stuff, you know? And then with World of Warcraft, I actually had someone, I was in a battleground earlier today, and like someone actually messaged me and said, "Hey, I love your videos." And I'm like, that's so cool. It's like, because I mean, I just have the one character, right? So I don't know. I just thought that was really, really cool. So I just said thank you very much, and continue to play the BG. So, but yeah, I mean, people are recognizing me. It's good, right? Maybe, sort of, kind of, possibly. I don't know. Anyways, back up to this crazy, crazy circle thing. We have one quadrant done. We have 3 quadrants left to go. Viking says, that's really cool. I agree. What are you doing? Like, did you need to calibrate or something? I mean, the hell, dude? Okay, and then that one is not getting welded. All right. Well. Nothing there? No? Okay. Okay. Oh, and I got the Stationers episode done for today. Sorry, for tomorrow done. So I got that done after the first one, and I think after I had breakfast, if I remember correctly. And then I've got to make a couple of them tomorrow for Monday and Tuesday, so that way I have a little bit of extra, I don't know, leeway to do, I don't know, other things if I need to. That is not where I wanted you to go, sir. There we go. All right. I don't like that being directly over my head. It makes me a little nervous. Also, does this need a block there? I have no idea. And that is a block that has to be welded over here too. Sir? See me? Over here. Let's go. Come on. Come on. A little bit more. There we go. All right. Okay. Does that need to be... No, that wouldn't need to be there. otherwise pretty good over here. Looks like it. Alright, good. Clean up a little bit. Not really much to clean up, but okay. And we'll hop over here, grab this. Okay, and that brings us back over to here. Too far. All right. Well, I guess we just keep on going. Right. Nope, too far. All right. Let's see. I think that's actually the last one there. All right, good. Not that one. Okay, good. All right. Okay, that should be it. All right, now just for the cleanup. go. And we'll clean up on the inside. All right, so there is another quadrant done. All right, I need a drink. I went to Arby's for, what do you call the meal between lunch and dinner? Because I had like my breakfast, right? And then I kind of skipped lunch, but then I ate before dinner normally. So would that be dinner? Dunch? Somewhere in between? Afternoon tea? If you know that scene from Lord of the Rings. Viking says Linner. Nice. Yeah, so I went to Arby's and I got the half-pound roast beef. Oh, it was so good. With the crinkle cut fries, man, very good. Little salty, but I was okay with it. All right, so there is that all the way around there. Then I need to grab this guy. There we go. I'm tired. I think I might want to go to bed early tonight. See if I can sleep in until 7. That's terrible. I wish I could sleep in. It'd be nice. Viking says, I'm a curly fry man myself. Well, we can't all be perfect, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know if it's like the oil that they use to cook the curly fries or something, but it doesn't taste all that great to me. Are we gonna hit that one as well? No? Okay. Hit that one? Okay. Alright. No? Don't like that one either? Okay. Viking says, I wish I could sleep past 6, but I'm normally up around 5. Aha. What time do you usually go to bed? Inquisitive minds want to know. 12? Wow. You only sleep for 5 hours a night, dude? How do you survive? I would die. I mean, hell, slept 5 hours today, and it's just like, I'm just not functioning all that well. Like, I probably should have gotten like 5 videos done today, but I think I only got 3. So I'm just, the Viking says it's rough, lol. Sounds like it. Okay, do you not like that one? Okay, doesn't like that one. All right. Okay, you don't like that one? Okay. Don't like that one either. Okay. Okay. You want to go out any farther? No? Okay. Okay. Oh, we're going out to there. Okay, that's fine. Viking says, better than me. I put out a short yesterday, but it's been a month since the last one. There's just so much editing I have to do to on my videos. Ha. I mean, like, you could just do what I do and just don't edit. But then, of course, any mistakes you make are going to be recorded. So if you're okay with being fallible, I would say no editing is the way to go. I mean, I don't mind people seeing me mess up. I don't care. Happens to all of us, right? So it's like, it's fine. Plus it gives them something to laugh at, right? Which is always good. You always want to try to make people laugh. Okay, let's see how far. Okay, so we're this way, all right. Let's see, Viking says, yeah, my issue is I have to walk away to get more tools, or I have to stop because the kids, yeah, see, I don't have that issue. Like, all of my stuff is quite literally at my fingertips, and I live alone, so no one to interrupt me, and no need to, Viking says, yeah, I have to move and set up the camera. See, luckily for me, like, even though I have a camera, I don't use it to record myself. But that's because, you know, gaming videos should be about the games, right? Whereas, like, if you're doing, like, crafts and stuff like that, or if you're, like, you know, building things, like, you need to be there to, like, explain. It's like, hey, use this wrench right here, and you have to show them the wrench or something, right? I don't have to worry about that. So I guess you could say that my recording is on easy mode. I don't know, like, I wish I could do, like, craft videos. I think that would be very cool. But I'm just not that handy. Like, I can fix just about anything, right? I should tell you a story about the one time I fixed a refrigerator by touching it. And this was after I had previously been nearly electrocuted, so carrying a little bit of a residual energy. Use that to jumpstart a fridge. John Estelle says, I'll stay just as long as Xenomorph doesn't pop out. Nice. Viking says, yeah, I try to remember to make a tool and parts list, but that's just more editing, and my longer videos don't do well. I mean, to be completely honest with you, I think the length of video that you choose to put out shouldn't be determined by like the view count on them. So like I could do like much shorter videos, like 15 to 30 minutes, right? And I would probably get 2 to 4 times more views on them, right? Because they're short, they're easy to watch and stuff like that. But given the nature of the type of stuff that I do in my videos, I feel like it's not, I don't know, it's not the style, right? So yeah, I could get more videos if I, you know, went more with like what the common, you know, viewer wanted to see, right? But like that's, I don't make videos for the common viewer. Like I make it for like the engineering type, the ones who like cool things and figuring things out. And then Viking says, welcome, John. And then like, so I kind of tailor my videos to the audience I want to have, rather than to the audience I could have, if that makes sense. Because, I mean, like, if you think about it, right, like, there's a lot of content out there. I think I read something somewhere that said that there is more time recorded just on the internet now than there has been for the entire existence of the Earth or something like that. But yeah, it's like just a ridiculous amount of just content that's out there, right? So, I mean, and that's a good thing, though, too, because, like, for the people who want that, you know, quick and dirty 15, 30-minute video or whatever, like, they can find someone who does that. But for me, where I want people who are, you know, more creative, more ingenuitive, I guess, if that's a word, you know, I make them longer and I try to go into a bit more detail. I try to do, anyways, cool things and, you know, just kind of give people ideas, rather than just, you know, entertaining them, right? Like, I want people to think. I don't want them to just, like, sit there, watch my video and go, hit the like button, you know, like, that's not what I'm making these videos for. I want to make people think. I want them to see something cool and be like, you know what? I bet you I could do that. And then they go and try it. Like, that's what I want. And so that's who I make my videos for. So if you feel like the type of content that you want to put out there should be longer form content, then do it. Right? If you want to put like complete, exhaustive, you know, parts lists and tool lists and everything on each of your videos, do it. Like, if you think that it will appeal more to your core audience, then do it. But if you're just trying to like make random people who may or may not watch your video be happy, you know, like, it's not the way it should be done, in my opinion. Now, I understand like some people who rely on YouTube for like their, you know, salaries and stuff like that. Like, I get why they have to, you know, ensure that they're keeping everyone happy. But I mean, if that's the type of content you want to watch, go watch it. It's out there. For me, I like engineering stuff. So that's what I do. I like figuring things out, putting things together, making things work that doesn't seem like they should work, but somehow they do work. Or just taking something that completely shouldn't even be in that world and putting it in there, right? It's just, I don't know, it's fun for me. It's challenging. And I enjoy it. All right, so that is 3/4 done. We have 1/4 left. Why? Oh, right, I gotta clean this up first, hey? All right. It's one of the reasons why I like WoW Ascension is because like you can do like custom classes and stuff like that. And like some of the stuff that you can make, like you don't think should work, but somehow they do. And that just makes it fun for me, right? Because it's like, okay, so I've got this thing. I want to do it this way. Now, how do I make it do that? So even in that game, like it's still more from a engineering mentality, right? It's just I want to do something that has either never been done before or something that doesn't seem like it should be able to be done, and I want to do it and make it work and show that it can be good. Now, more often than not I fail, but it doesn't prevent me from trying. So like with season 9 so far, I have prestiged, which is basically you get yourself to max level and then you reset yourself back to level 1, right? I've done that over 10 times so far. So if you think about it, like that's over 600 levels that I've had to gain in that game. It's insane. Exploration frigate and an SOS? What's that about? It's fine. All right, last quadrant. No, you don't want to weld that one? Okay. That's fine. No, don't want to do that one? Okay. Don't want to do that one either? Okay. All right. Don't want to weld that one? Okay. Don't want to weld that one. Nope. Definitely want to weld that one. Okay. Ooh, that one needs to be welded too. There we go. All right. Anyone home? No. All right. Yeah, I think another thing that I did recently that kind of affected my ability to stay awake today is Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for lunch at work, instead of going out for like Wendy's or like Fazoli's, which is like a fast food noodle place, I decided to go to the grocery store and get some of their pre-made salads. And so I've been having salads instead. I don't know why. Like, I've been craving veggies for some reason, so I figured, you know, salads are good, right? But yeah, one thing I can definitely say about salads, though, is that they do not... I don't feel satiated after eating a salad. Like, I'm always, like, still hungry. So, I don't know. But it's like you ate a lot of stuff and you can feel in your stomach that you ate a lot of stuff, but like you don't feel full, even though like physically you feel full. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. I don't know, man. All right. Out of plates. Are we there yet? Oh. And we're done. All right. Takes so long, man. And of course, as they're getting bigger, it's just going to take longer and longer and longer, so that's always fun. But that is yet another circle done. Yes, yes, I'm aware. All right, that should be it. All right, let's get some energy. Okay. And we are out here. Okay. Yeah, I think the way that I've been doing it, it's a little bit faster, and I think it's the reason why I say it's a little bit faster, even though I think literally it's slower, but the overall process is faster because there's less waste for me to like grind down. So like I can get through this like pretty quickly, right? Whereas like with the way that I was doing it before and trying to go like really, really fast and just putting down just like a ton of blocks, I think that was wasting a bit more time than we probably wanted to. Yeah, there we go. It's all clean. All right, so let's tell this guy to calm down for a minute. There we go. All right, take a look at our work. Oh, man. I'm really tired. Wow. I know it's not the easiest thing to see, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. And I think once we start getting like more into the curve, which is going to be more along the lines of, I don't know, probably down into here, we'll really, really, really start seeing like the dome effect. Whereas this is just kind of like, okay, it's a curve, right? You don't really see like the dome aspect of it too much, or at least I don't. But I think once we get down to that corner right there, I think as that wraps around, like that'll look like a way more dome-like. And I feel like there are blocks that have not been completed here. There we go. All right, let's turn the bombs back on. Okay, so that'll get all of that done. And then, when it comes to doing all of the glass on here, dude, I'm gonna need so much silicon. I'm not even looking forward to it. That's how much silicon I'm gonna need. It'll look cool, but it's gonna be a lot of silicon. Okay, so I would like to see how much plate I have at the moment. Inventory, plate. I have 10,000. Okay, how much iron do I have? Okay, so the refinery is still going through and doing all of that. We have 195,000 iron. Well, that's pretty good. Okay. So, where is our... Yeah, this guy. Okay. See, so we're at negative 50. We're going to bring it down to 10. That should bring it over to there, and then that will get all welded up. Wonderful. Okay, and then we'll set it to 0. Okay. And then we'll set this to negative 10. That'll get us over there. Lovely. All right. And then we'll go down to negative 20. And that'll get that last little bit done. Good. All right. Now, do I think that this is going to be out farther? Let's see. How many blocks do I have to go out this way? So it's what, like 3, 7, 9. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can fill in that corner over there too. So that'll be setting everything to 50, I believe. That should be out there. Yep. Sweet. Excellent. Okay, and now I want to bring this to 0. Bring that to 0. Okay, now that will place it here, going that way and going that way, right? So if I wanted to go into here, I'm going to have to go... so our forward offset is going to be... I do not want to respawn. Forward offset is going to be 10. And that puts us kind of out to there. Excellent. And then this part here, I'm going to set this back to negative 10. And that will fill in this little area. Wonderful. Okay. And then we'll set this to 20. Oh, probably should have set it to 10 first. Whoops. My bad. Oh well. Excellent. And now we'll set this out to 30. Okay, and then 40. I think we finally run out of plates after all of that. All right, good to go. It's making about 50 plates per second. It's actually not terrible. All right, and then this will be set out to 50. And that will get us all the way to the end and to the extent of that particular projector location. At least out this way. I can still go another 40 that way. And I can also go 50 that way too. But yeah, this is just a lot of plate. That's a lot of plate. There we go. Nicely done. Okay, and then what we do is we set this out to 20. And that moves it out that way, and then we'll just move it back this way. We'll just keep at it, I guess. I wonder how many blocks this has. I'm sure there's a way to test it, right? Okay. We have 14,298 blocks so far. Now, keep in mind that most of these blocks are going to be iron just blocks, right? So that's going to take 25 iron plates. So take that 14,298 multiplied by 25, and that will give you an idea of how many plates that we have made. And then you got to keep in mind that each plate requires 7 iron. So then you take your 14,298 times 25 times 7, and that tells you how much iron we have put into this. Kind of insane. All right, we're going to set this down to 40. There we go. And then 30. Okay. I think we'll probably run out of plates on this one. It's kind of cool how it goes like around in a circle. At least it was until I came over here. Okay. Set that down to 10. So we have a lot of space out here. A lot of space with which to do things. And man, I want to get like the last circle built. I know it seems kind of stupid to do that, but if I can get the last one built, then I can start making all of these walls going down. Oh, and I should probably figure out how wide I want this section in here to be, and then go from wherever that wall is. I don't know, it's got to be like on one of these things, right? On one of the edges. And then run that straight down so I can figure out how to make the inside of this thing circular too. Let's see, so if I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, hold on. If we go to the inside, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Puts us in line with that. And then this will just be kind of like a building with just a ton of levels inside of it, right? So if we assume that each one, so if we do like spacing of 3 per level, right? 2, 3, 4. So that way each level gets like 2 floors, right? And then you have like a full block in the middle for, you know, doing piping and a lot of other fun stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just seeing like how tall I can make this thing and like how many, because I mean this is gonna be huge. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then what I can do is take all of this out. So we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories just on the outer edge here. And that's going to wrap all the way around. And then within each of these, I'm going to have to do like hallways and like apartments and I don't know, like businesses and stuff like that. And then on top of all of this, like on the edge here, we're gonna have buildings inside of here, kind of like this one, just not as tall, like it won't reach all the way up to the ceiling there. Just this central one will reach all the way to the top, and then this one also won't reach all the way to the top either, but that's because I want to take this top area and make it kind of like an open, I don't know, hangout area or something like that. Who knows? But yeah, so kind of what I have planned so far. We have a lot, and I mean a lot to build before I even get there though. What is the little blinking over there? I don't know. It's really far away though. Huh. Anyways. Yeah, it's a work in progress. It's coming along. This is by far the biggest build that I've ever done before. So that's exciting. But yeah. All right. So I think on that note, I think I'm probably gonna end the stream here. I'm honestly, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I'll probably get like a snack or something and then go to bed. But I am going to end it here, though, so I would like to thank all of you for joining. I do appreciate it. And if you like what you saw, come back tomorrow. We'll do it again, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from Freedom Land. And yeah, that'll be it. Mimi says you could make the Outer Ring a huge running track. It would be like a 20-kilometer track. But yeah, that is an option. But yeah, so that is going to be it for me. Once again, thank you guys all for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.